My name is Saurabh Deshmukh, working as an assistant professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. In this video, we are going to learn a problem on a block diagram reduction. The learning outcome. At the end of this session, the learner will be able to solve a problem on block diagram reduction. So we are going to solve this particular problem here. Here is a summing point. After that, a block is G1, the summing point block G2, summing point block G3, a takeoff point for the minor feedback loop H2, then again a block with G4 and a takeoff point for the feedback loop with block H3 and block H1. Okay, so first of all, we need to shift this particular takeoff point after this block G4, so that the G3 and G4 will be in series and with the feedback loop H3. Okay, so we will shift this particular takeoff point to this point. Okay, so we have shifted this summing point to this point. So we need to insert a block 1 upon G4 because we are shifting a takeoff point after the block. Okay. This is minus, this is also minus, this is also minus. Okay, now these blocks, that is G3, G4 and H3. First we will take G3 and G4 in series. This is our RS. Okay. So now G3 and G4, these two elements are in series. So we will reduce it to the 1 with G3, G4. Okay. Also, the H2 and 1 upon G4, these are also in series. So I will write it as H2 upon G4. This is negative, this is also negative, and this is negative. Okay, now this particular portion, that is G3, G4 block and this H3 feedback block, okay, these are in minor feedback loop. So we will apply a minor feedback loop here. So it will be now we have applied we are going to apply minor feedback loop. So this summing point will eliminate and the new resultant block will be G3, G4 upon, here is a minus sign, so we will take as a plus, 1 plus G3, G4, H3. Okay. the other portion will remain same. Okay, so now this G2 block and this G3 G4 upon 1 plus G3 G4 H3, these two blocks are in series. So we will multiply these two blocks and the resultant block diagram will be like this. It will be G3, sorry, it is G2 G3 G4 upon 1 plus G3, it is like this, G3 G2 G3 G4 upon 1 plus G3 G4 H3. Okay, it will be G3 G4 H3. This feedback loop will be as it is with the block H1, and here is another feedback block here named as G2 upon, sorry, it is H2 upon G4. This particular block G2 H2 upon G4. Okay, so now this particular block, okay, that is this and this, these are in feedback loop. So we will apply a feedback loop here. It is RS, the summing point will remain same, the G1 block which is present at the forward path will be same, and this will be new block. So it will be G2 G3 G4 upon 1 plus G3 G4 H3 divided by 1. Here it is sign. What is here sign? It is negative. Okay, so here it is sign negative and we will take it as a positive here. It will be G2 G3 G4 upon 1 plus G3 G4 H3 into this particular block, it is H2 upon G4. So this feedback loop will remain same. So after simplifying this, we will cancel G4 here, we will multiplying this H2, we will taking cross multiplication and cancelling the both denominators. So after solving this, what we will get? It will be R of S, this particular summing point, this particular G1. So we will simplify this first. The both denominators will get cancelled, G4 will also get cancelled, and we are multiplying this by H2. Okay, so it will be G2 G3 G4 divided by, it will be 1 plus G3 G4 H3 plus G2 G3 H2. And this feedback loop will be same. Okay, now we need to check that this G1 and this particular block, these are in series. Okay, these two blocks are in series, so we'll just multiply the G1 by this block. So it will be G1 G2, G3, G4 upon the denominator will be same 1 plus G3, G4 H3 plus G2, G3 H2. And this is negative, this is also negative, and this feedback path with the block H1. Now we need to apply again a feedback loop here. Okay, so this will be like, and we need to apply this. Okay, it will be R of S, that is control signal. This is negative sign, so we need to consider a positive sign or our formula. So it will be G1, G2, G3, G4 divided by 1 plus G3, G4 H3 plus G2, G3 H2 divided by 1. Now this is negative, so it will be positive. Again, it is the forward path block. It will be G1, G2, G3, G4 divided by 1 plus G3, G4 H3 plus G2, G3 H2 into this particular block from the feedback loop into H1. Okay, so this is our block. So after simplifying this, what we'll get, it will be C by S by R of S equals to, now we'll take a cross multiplication and we'll cancel the denominators here. So it will be G1, G2, G3, G4 divided by, so we'll multiply it here, it will be 1 plus G3, G4 H3 plus G2, G3 H2 plus it will be G1, G2, G3, G4 into H1. So this is our transfer function. Okay, these are the references. Thank you.